of tea?
Yeah. I've gone back down to 1 sugar. Okay, Keith, it's ready.
Okay. What time do people come?
Oh, very soon, very soon.
So what do you want for dinner tonight?
Can we have chicken kiev?
Oh, yeah, sure. I can make that. Hey, listen, do you want to come in and see Auntie Carmel?
Oh, I better get going. I've got to have
just
lecture.
take a minute. She'd love to see you.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
come on.
Quickly, though.
Yeah, won't take long.
They all going to turn up? 7?
Oh, they said so.
7.
I spoke to all of them on the phone.
This looks like a place.
Doors are closed. Think there's anyone in there?
I'll just go and have a look, eh?
Hi, guys.
Hey, Kiara! John, how you going? Good, mate.
No, I'm just off my way to uni, but I thought
Oh, how's uni going?
Oh, it's going so well. I'm just loving it. I've got to go, but I'll come see you soon, okay? See you. Come see you later. Bye.
All right, mate.
Whenever you get together with carers and swap stories, you learn something. What to do, what not to do. It just happens. You talk, you listen, and you share. Keith and I, we've been taking in foster kids for years now. All kinds. Keith and I do it because we can, and we want to. Kids need family. They need people who care. We all do. Now, we're going to get together with families from all around the place. We're going to tell stories, we're going to share ideas, we're going to have a laugh in the cuppa, and we're going to see how we can help each other. All right, look, thanks for coming. I know it takes a lot of organising to get here, and especially, people who've come a long way. So, Leslie, you're one of those, and Auntie Betty. Okay, so we all know why we're here. We're just going to have a yarn about being carers and, see what we can come up with and see how things are going for each of us and, share some stories, basically. So, we might just go around the group. I know it's a bit daunting, but we'll do that and probably just say who you are and a little bit about yourself, a little bit about your families, and just a little bit about the kids that you're raising. So I might start off if that's all right. So as you know, I'm Carmel, and I think I've spoken to everybody on the phone now. And this is Keith. He's my husband, and for about 30 odd years now, and he's a full-time troublemaker.
I'm home.
Yeah.
Hey, kids.
Hey.
Hey, Jared.
Yeah.
How you going, mate?
Pretty
Good?
Yeah.
Kylie? What you doing?
Nothing much.
Nothing.
You done your homework?
Not really.
Well, when you finish that game, let's do your homework, all right? I'll help you.
Yeah.
Come in the kitchen, all right?
All right.
Finish that game, don't be all day. Hi, everyone. As my beautiful wife says, my name's Keith, the troublemaker. Our story quickly. We've taken on a few kids over the years, and we've got 2 kids right now. Young Jara didn't want to have a bar to do with his sister, Kylie, when he first arrived.
He just hated being in care.
Jara walks in. He says, I don't want to stay here anymore with you. I said, that's fine. I said, mate, we never forced you to come and stay with us. But I said, what did we do wrong? He said, nothing. He said, I just don't want to live with my sister Kylie anymore.
Yeah, he had it in for Kylie, didn't he? He really blamed her for being, put in care. He thought it was her fault. Yeah, wasn't very good. There was a lot of fighting. Oh, it's dreadful. Even the agency, didn't they? They thought, they were really worried about it and worried about her in particular. And so then they thought about separating them, didn't they?
But I said, if you split them up, they will never know each other as brother and sister again.
So we sat Jared down and, we chatted to him about it. We talked about, it not being his sister's fault and not to blame her. And it took a lot of sitting, a lot of talking, a lot of perseverance.
We just had to work through some of his anger.
So, Leslie, you want to give it a go?
All right. Well, my husband's name is Noel. Thank goodness he's at home with the kids right now, so I can be here today. We live on a small farm outside of town, about 20 kilometres. We have 2 boys, Darren and Dylan, they're actually not related. They came to us sort of as crisis kids and they just kind of stayed on. We have a good time together now, mostly. Well, we brought up our own kids our way and they knew the rules and how things go in the family. But then suddenly you got these two boys in your life and they're bouncing off the walls.
Pull it up now. Do you clean your room like I asked you to?
No,
What?
we don't want to.
Well, if you don't want to clean your room up, there's no football. No clean room, no football. That's it. That's the rules, okay?
We had no idea how to deal with it for a while.
And when you finish doing that, come out here, we'll do some homework. I'll give you a hand, okay?
It was, my goodness, what have we done?
Get your hoodie. Why? Where are we going? Back to Uncle's house and see the brothers and he'll look after us.
Guys? Darren? Dylan? Where are yous? Darren? Dylan? Leslie?
Yeah.
Have you seen the boys?
I thought they're in their room.
No. Bikes are gone.
What?
I'll get the keys.
Oh, no.
We were devastated. What do you do? They'd been through a tough time and have all this stuff in their heads. And sometimes they are just going to act out. Where did they go?
Here they are. All right. Let's get this sorted out, okay?
No, just give me a minute. Just let me handle it for a minute.
Hi, boys. Where are you off to, hey? We were worried about you.
I just want to go home.
Oh, matey, I know it's hard on yous. But we're your family right now. You know, Noel and me love yous with all our hearts. What do we have to do to make you stay? Why don't you just come back to our place where it's nice and warm?
How about we go home, mate?
It takes a lot of time and energy. You want to get angry with them, you know. Give them a hiding, but you don't. Because there's a lot you have to forgive. Or there's a lot to think about. Or because of what they've been through. It just took a lot of sitting them down, asking them how they went at school, how they went on the bus, talking and listening. They've settled in a lot more now. I take them down to the skate park because they love being on their scooter. Oh, we all spend hours there. Oh, they also love playing footy with Noel. He's the football coach, which is great because I can't play football if my life depended on it. Because we live out of town, it can get a bit boring for the kids, so spending a lot of time with them does help.
Yeah, and try to remember where they've come from. Like they're dealing with a lot of stuff, and you know, a lot of them have a lot of anger, and it's just how they're dealing with those emotions, what they do with them. They're trying to understand it really. So, you know, some of them can get really aggro, and it becomes a bit of a problem. But knowing their story and where they've come from really helps you get a handle on things.
Sometimes I just want to leave, go to my real family, play with my real brothers. Wish my dad was still alive. I like it mostly because you get to play footy and Noel's really good at it. Sometimes I get mad, just want to go, but I like my new parents too.
It's hard with little ones, especially when there are some problems. We had a terrible time at trying to get Corey to do anything. He wouldn't eat, wouldn't sleep. I felt like it was my fault.
Well, we felt like we had no idea what support we could get when we first took him in. I'm a teacher at a large regional school. I'm also the Aboriginal Education Officer, so I know both sides. We thought we'd come here today because we have to take the young fella Corey to see a specialist down here. He has trouble with his neck and his ear, so yeah.
We took on Corey about a year ago. Didn't know what we were entitled to when we took him on. And I nearly had a breakdown because of him. And it wasn't until I went to a meeting at the agency and said that I wasn't coping.
They talked us both through it and told us what services were around. They got Corey a place at the local preschool, and there are other services too, like in-home care. There's a social worker, you can talk to her. We had no idea that this sort of help was available.
They asked me how close I was to giving up. I said I could walk away now, go home and pack his bags. He caused me that much stress. All the kicking and biting. He just took ages to adapt and to adjust to me. But once the help was there, we got Corey settled, things started to get easier.
Mum, what does geometrical mean?
I don't know, weren't you meant to do your homework last night, sweet?
Sure, what's going on? We're running late here. Why are these kids ready here? They had breakfast yet?
What's geometrical mean?
Is that your homework? Why didn't you do it last night? Kids haven't even had breakfast. You want some cereal? Look.
Come on, sweet, can you get dressed? Where's your brother?
So I'm going to get him dressed, okay?
Okay.
Michelle, I need that paperwork.
I know.
Come on, Corey. Finish. Get up quickly.
Got his lunch. Lunches.
We're late.
I know we're late, but I can't find the work that was on the table to see last night.
Quickly.
Come on, Corey. We're going to go and get you dressed, okay, mate? I need that work for that meeting. Found it. Kids, quick, walk out the front. We've got to get in the car.
Quickly. It's good now. I'm glad we stuck it out, eh?